I'm in Symphony Park in Las Vegas, Nevada, one of the newest, trendiest, coolest spots in Las Vegas. And I'm gonna go tour the Cello Sales Center right now. One of my friends, Tiffany, actually works here. She said I have free reign to be able to come and check it out. So let's get in there and I'll give you the pricing and general idea of what this place is gonna be like. So let's do it. So here we are going into Cello Towers Sales Center. So this is really cool because we have a representation of what the units could look like, and of course we have a model of what this tower is going to be like. So looking at this, I just got a quick rundown of this, and I'm still learning a ton about this because there's so much about this community that you can't just do it in one take. It's just not possible. But I want to give you guys an idea of what you can do. So here in Las Vegas with this new project, one of the first new construction high-rise projects in town, with $10,000, you can secure an actual unit for yourself. And then within a few weeks, you can put down 20 or 25%, depending if you are gonna be here as a primary resident or an investor, and you can secure your own unit and secure your pricing for right now. I'm gonna give you all the pricing on these as we go, but you have to know that this pricing is not guaranteed. If you're looking at this video a month from now, a week from now, 2 weeks from now, as soon as they break ground, they're going to be increasing their pricing. And they're going to be breaking ground. This is January right now of 2025. They should be breaking ground within months in all reality. So let's get in and take a look at this. So this is kind of the finishes, what you could expect in your Cello Tower community. So looking in this whole area, and I want to show you this on a map, this whole area is nothing like I've ever seen in downtown Las Vegas. If you are familiar with downtown Las Vegas, you're thinking about Fremont Street, you're thinking about dirty, for lack of a better word, dirty stuff downtown. This is not even close. So here is a map of what we have right now. I am actually right here in the corner of this building. Right over here is going to be the Las Vegas Museum of Art, which is right over in this spot right here. It's not built yet, but it's going to be there. It's going to be actually amazing. We have so much art coming into Las Vegas. It's insane. We have over in these different areas, Discovery Children's Museum. This thing's absolutely amazing. I bring my kid there and he absolutely loves it. You have the Smith Center, so you can go and watch plays if you want, and you have a whole bunch of housing that is being developed right in here. If I go off to the right, this in blue is where the Cello Towers is going to be. Super high end, and if you're thinking about this community, you're going to think white glove service, and you're probably going to think Waldorf Astoria killer. This is going to compete with Waldorf Astoria, and it's probably going to take a lot of their clients because this whole area here is not a hotel-based system. And it's not a casino-based system. So this is going to be a real community feel, which is so exciting because I'm walking around these streets, which are all privately owned, so you don't have like people loitering on the sidewalk that aren't supposed to be there. So that's pretty cool. But I feel like this is a clean version of what Los Angeles used to be. And now we have it in Las Vegas, and it's looking really, really good. Well, let's get into the actual price of these properties and kind of explain a little bit more about it. So if we're looking at the property here, it starts from the bottom up. You have the lowest floors. We're going to have the smaller units. We're going to be looking at 1 bedrooms, and then you have some 2 bedrooms as well. And then as we go up all the way to the top, we're going to get the largest 2-bedroom dens and penthouse units. The top 2 floors right here, top 2 floors, bam, bam, they will have patios. They are penthouse units, and those are going to be the premium ones, about 2,500 to 2,700 square feet. The lower down units, the 1 bedrooms, we're going to be at the closer to the 850 to 1,000 square feet for a 1 bedroom. And we do have 1 bedroom dens that are going to be 1 bedrooms 1,000 to 1,180 square feet. So if you want to take a look at this right now, this is kind of where we're at with pricing. 1 bedrooms are going to be starting at 750 to about 1.1 million. 1 bedroom dens about 875 to 1.7 million, and 2 bedrooms 1.1 million to about 1.9 million, and 2 bedroom dens, which I think are going to be really popular, 1.2 million to 2.7 million, and our penthouses, which are this whole tower I think is over 30% sold out. The penthouses are 7.3 million is the starting price for those, and then they can kind of go up from there. But keep in mind when we're looking at these pricing, and I'm actually going to show you a little bit more on this model over here because they have a whole bathroom setup, which is pretty cool. But keep in mind with these pricing, It will change. It is not guaranteed now. The only way to get that pricing is to lock in a unit for yourself before they break ground. Because all new developments, doesn't matter if it's a high rise, a luxury high rise, or if it's the most affordable KB home that you can find in Las Vegas, if they start the development first, you have the lowest pricing when you get into it. As they build the more homes, the pricing always goes up. So when we're talking maybe, let's say they do 3 to 5% increases in the pricing, with a product like this, the price jumps up pretty quickly. So you can have equity potentially built in from the beginning if you're in early enough. So let's go through this real quick. This is what a standard kitchen would look like. Actually, take that back. This is a slightly upgraded kitchen. So if we're looking at here, we have the really cool cabinets, the finished on your appliances over here. And I believe if we open this up, oh yes, all of my drinks are here. Oh man, this is nice. So when we're looking at a standard one, the only upgrades that we have here for this upgraded kitchen is the Viking appliances and a Thermador. If you don't have the Viking appliances, you will still have a 36-inch gas range that is a Bosch appliance. You do not have the wine fridge for your upgrade. You're going to be having a storage area for your cabinetry over here. And you do have these floating shelves, or the floating shelves with the glass in it. That's pretty cool. The lighting, I believe, is an upgrade, so it's not going to cost too much, but they have it because some people don't want that there, but the electric is going to be behind the wall if you want it yourself. Over on this side, I go past this countertop too. You have a porcelain countertop right here, and then you do have your garage for your coffee maker and for your microwave area, right? So, I mean, I'm a fan of coffee, and I heard there's going to be a really nice coffee place here in this community. So one of the big things about this whole setup is that it's not only just a luxury building in the middle of nowhere, it's a luxury building in an established community that's going to have really good restaurants and, shopping. It's going to be a local community like we've never seen in Las Vegas. And I don't want to oversell that, but I don't think I can actually highlight enough to really verbalize what it actually is going to be. If you come down here and walk down here in this community with me, it will explain itself. So here we go. You have a very nice large island area. All these cabinets are fully custom to the building itself. They're all self-close, of course. You have the under-mounted lights. You do have the wood floors. The herringbone itself that you see here is an upgrade. You would have just normal layout if you wanted to have that as your standard. Going around the kitchen over here, I'm going to head into what is the bathroom mock-up. Now, it may not look exactly like this floor plan, but because we have so many floor plans here, there's going to be the 1 bedrooms, 1 bedroom den, 2 bedrooms, 2 bedroom dens, and they're not all going to look exactly the same. But when you have the feel, walking through this, you have a certain feel. That feel will be communicated with the new designs. So going through here, I feel like this is a nice, clean, modern design. You do have the shower head with the wand over here and the water head on top, the shower head. I guess they call that the rainfall stop. If you want an upgrade, you can have it on both sides over here. One note is that going through here, you do have the porcelain tile all throughout on the walls. This part is an upgrade. So this would just be in the shower if you did not do that part of the upgrade. But man, this makes it feel so high-end and luxurious in all reality. This is pretty cool. And these cabinets, one of the big things about all the high-rises in Vegas, I want storage. I want as much storage as I possibly can. And here we are. They actually have usable drawers underneath this area, and it's not just a facade where you have nothing to do and you store everything on your countertop. I mean, that's one big thing. If you're watching my videos, I need storage. And especially like over here, check this stuff out on this side. Getting into talking about the size and storage with Tiffany over here at the sales center, she highlighted that it actually has walk-in closets for all the bedrooms. So if you are in a 1 bedroom, you have a walk-in closet. You have the 2 bedroom, you have a walk-in closet. So it's not like you're here temporarily. These are real residences for long-term staying, as if we were not a hotel transient area. This is a real, like, I'm living here, I'm enjoying my life in the suburban area, or not suburban, urban, the urban downtown Las Vegas. So hope you had a good idea with this, but I'm gonna, actually, you know what? I'm not done yet. I'm gonna go through and show you the sample so you can see the different color palettes. All right, let's go take a look. All right, so coming out here, we're gonna go back behind the desk, behind the area over here, and take a look at what the sales people would show you if you came into this area and you said, you know what, let's go ahead and move through and purchase one of these properties. So you'd be able to check your color palette. Here we go. So you have your light color palette, medium color palette, and then the dark color palette. And when you change these, the cabinets of the units themselves also change. So the dark color palette has a darker cabinet, medium color palette has a medium cabinet, and then coming over here, the light color palette, a little bit lighter on the thing. And then the stone actually changes too for the countertops. If I turn this around, we're gonna see a larger version of what it is, but it's always hard to feel, you know, what it actually is gonna be. But it's gonna look very nice, just like the showcase that we saw over here in the kitchen area over on this side. Now, they do have a few remotes over here. They have electric blinds. One thing I did ask them is, are the units gonna have electric blinds? And that is an option. So if you do want electric blinds in your unit, you can definitely have that. And that's something that you can do. Next thing too, the HOAs. The HOA is gonna be about 69 cents a square foot. The HOAs actually cover pretty much everything besides your electric, cable, and internet. So with that being said, you have gas, sewer, water, all of that is going to be included within your HOA dues, and of course, insurance. So this is going to be a full project with really not a lot of upkeep that you have to do yourself. Ooh, I just realized this. Over here, I wanted to point out the ceilings. I love how tall these ceilings are in here, and I feel like tall ceilings make everything better in all reality. But 10-foot ceilings is the minimum ceiling height in the community. So you're gonna be looking at large 10-foot ceilings, just like above where these cabinets are gonna be. Probably another foot above that area is gonna be a 10-foot ceiling, and so you'd have all of this built in within 10-foot ceilings. If you want taller ceilings, all you have to do is buy a penthouse. The penthouse units have 12-foot ceilings on the first level of penthouses, 14-foot on the second level of penthouses. If you want a balcony, all of these units will have a Juliet balcony, which is an opening sliding glass door that has a glass balcony area, like a, I don't know, 42 inches tall glass, so you can see through it and see your view that you're gonna be. Interesting thing enough, if you want a full patio, like an actual patio for yourself, that's gonna be in the penthouses. The penthouses are the ones that will have the outside living space as well. So that's kind of neat. It's a plus for this. But you know what, I'm actually looking at this right now. One really cool thing about this is that if you are on a lower floor, even though these lower ones down here below where the amenity deck is, you will have a really cool view, because over here, you're gonna be right in the middle of the area, of the community itself. So I don't think you're gonna actually have a bad view in any of these. Doesn't matter if you're on the second floor or if you're on the top floor, really. You know what? I'm getting a little bit of glare, so I'm gonna go on this side. Ooh, one cool thing. We don't have any real grocery stores downtown, and I've said this in many of my videos before, that we just have to leave, we have to completely leave downtown to be able to get good stuff. This is bringing all the good stuff here right now. So on one of these corners right over here, you're going to have a national chain grocery store. Most likely, they haven't told me, they haven't committed to anything yet, but I'm assuming it's gonna be like a Whole Foods, Sprouts, Trader Joe's, something nice with, good, clean food, right? It's not gonna be, hopefully it's not just like an Albertsons or a Vons or something like that. But from what I understand, it's gonna be a nice spot. And realistically, going out here, this is gonna be so cool, because you can walk out here. You have these streets, which is something that you just don't have in Las Vegas. And right now, it's just construction guys. It's like people that live right here in the buildings that have been built so far. And then going from there, you're gonna have so much more to be able to take a look at. And I'm gonna be able to walk here. They're gonna have, what is it called? When you have the farmers markets. They're going to have farmers markets here as well. They're going to have events out here. This is really going to be an awesome community focused space over here. But that's our first look at Cello, and I hope I gave you pretty much everything that's I guess what would be the highlights of this community. But I'm looking forward to doing a lot more amenity tours. I do have some great content from them that I can show you inside the building and what everything's going to look like. Their amenities are going to be pretty astounding. Everything you would want in a luxury community for what it was built now, not 20 years ago luxury, they're going to have it. Cool. I'll talk to you later, guys. Have a good one.